Good evening, good evening, good evening. This is your boy Will, and this is the King Channel TV. I am back with another video. This is my recap video of what I did last night, and the video was on the college athletes being paid. Nick Saban questions NIL Part 1. This is my recap. Obviously, I'm preparing for Part 2 right now, and hopefully it should be released probably about tomorrow evening. If it's not, probably Monday. So y'all watch out for it. Make sure y'all click the like and subscribe, and click the notification bell so y'all can get all my videos out quick on it. I appreciate everyone who watched my video, and hopefully when y'all subscribe, I can get to 100 subs. Hopefully by next weekend. So y'all share this video to your peoples. Make sure they click the like and subscribe. If they like it, yeah, make sure they click the like and subscribe. This is I'm about to play the video that I played that I uploaded last night on Nick Saban accusing Texas A&M and Jackson State head coach Deion Sanders and Texas A&M head coach Jimbo Fisher are buying their players. I'm about to play it again, and I'm about to play another video on Nick Saban talking to the press, and I'm going to have my thoughts on everything that he's saying. So, without further ado, let's get started.
Player. All right, but I don't know if we're going to be able to sustain that in the future because more and more people are doing it. So if the NCAA doesn't get some protection from litigation, whether we got to get an antitrust or whatever it is, from a federal government standpoint, this is not going to change because they cannot enforce their rules. Just like Nate said, we have a rule right now that says you cannot use name, image, and likeness to entice a player to come to your school. Hell, read about it in.
You know what? Sometimes in life, if something always wrong in every aspects of things in life, something had to be changed. Like back then in the civil rights era, those people in the Democratic South couldn't harass black people every single day. So what we do as black people back in the 60s, we march, we protest, we did everything we can to pass the Civil Rights Act. And it changed everything. It changed everything when the Civil Rights Act was passed in Congress. These players, these high school players, like I said in my last video, these 18-year-olds, these 19-year-olds are ready to play in the National Football League. They're ready to play. They fast, they big, they strong, they're ready to play. Now, I wish the NFL can do like the NBA did back in the day when these players come out of high school way straight to the NBA. Shout out to Kwame Brown. They have to get paid by their work, and for them to play the game that they play very well on this channel, I am for them getting paid through their image likeness. I am for that 100% on this channel. Things change, Nick Saban. Because you're an old head doesn't mean a damn thing. Things evolve in life. Things evolve in life. Y'all just cannot continue to make money off the backs of these players. And y'all know damn well 80-some% of these doggone players coming out of high school, most of them are so-called black men, black males. Most of them are so-called black males. So what, Nick Saban? What you gonna do? You gonna keep crying? You can keep crying to Congress and to these legislatures? Since you mentioned the government, the federal government, since you want to put the federal government into this, you want to cry to them that these kids that are 18-year-olds. I thought when you turn 18 you become an adult. I thought when you turn 18 or 19 you become an adult. So these adults cannot make money off their own labor. That's what you're telling me, Nick Saban? That's what you're telling me? They cannot make money off their own labor. They cannot be rewarded of their great play. By these people, by these thousands of people buying their jerseys. Now they got jerseys now out there with players' names on the back. You mean to tell me that they cannot make money off that? You mean to tell me that they can't make money off their signatures on these helmets, on these jerseys, on their helmets? You mean to tell me that they cannot do that? So you basically gonna be against university or colleges that have the NIL? Are you gonna be against that for getting these top-notch players to go to their school? Like I said, Nick Saban, things change in life. Life evolves. You cannot keep everything the same over and over and over again. Things evolve in life. You cannot do it, Mr. Nick Saban. So let's continue with this.
In the paper. I mean, Jackson State paid a guy $1 million last year that was a really good Division I player to come to school.
Obviously, I will talk about that on part 2, but here's the early thoughts on that. Obviously, that was not true. Nick Saban didn't come with the evidence that Deion Sanders did that. And it's amazing how Nick Saban called out an historically black college school. It's amazing. Now, I'm not calling Nick Saban this and that on this channel. I'm not going to accuse nobody of this and that on this channel. I'm not going to do that. But why would he call out a head coach who's on an historically black college university, Jackson State, Mr. Deion Sanders? Travis Hunter changed his mind because of the NIL. Travis Hunter is thinking about himself. Travis Hunter got a king-like mentality. If you people don't understand the king-like mentality in the sports world, look up Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather thinks like a king. Because he's making money off his own name, his own brand. And them people hate him for that. And it's a damn shame that nobody cannot give this man the praise on the media of him being the greatest boxer of all time. Over Muhammad Ali. Floyd Mayweather, in my eyes on this channel, is the greatest boxer of all time. He is the GOAT. Ali think like a king. Of course he think like a king. But Floyd, he went undefeated, so. So, let's continue.
It was in the paper and they bragged about it. Nobody did anything about it. I mean, these guys at Miami that are going to play basketball there for $400,000, it's in the newspaper.
It's in the newspaper, huh? It's in the newspaper that these Miami players go down there to play basketball for $400,000. First of all, Nick Saban, that's basketball. You're a football head coach. Why the hell you reading a basketball article, something to do with basketball? So what? You want to be involved with basketball now? Or maybe you doing that thing again like you did at Deion Sanders Jackson State, because Miami is almost predominantly black down there. And mostly African Americans go to the University of Miami to play either football or basketball. Now, I'm not accusing you of anything, Nick Saban. I'm not accusing you of anything, man. Don't get me wrong. I'm not accusing you of anything, Nick Saban. But it's amazing how you point out two schools in your little soliloquy that you're doing, Jackson State and Miami. Jackson State, a historically black college, and Miami, that's predominantly African American down there, and Cuban and Latino down there. It's amazing, Mr. Nick Saban. It's totally amazing. Y'all people who think y'all like idol gods, something's wrong with y'all. Something's definitely wrong with y'all. And it's amazing that you people praise Nick Saban like he's a damn god anyway. That's the problem. People like to put other people on pedestals in this doggone kingdom that we're living in. Yeah, it is a kingdom that we're living in. I'm praising, of course, the Bible, because the Bible calls this world as a kingdom. You cannot put people on pedestals and glorify them to the fullest. You give them their praise for their work. Nick Saban got a damn statue outside of Alabama. But is he better than Bear Bryant? Now, I'm not going to talk about his coaching styles on this video. All I'm saying is you cannot glorify people and put them on a damn pedestal. All the glory belongs to the Most High. All the glory belongs to the Most High. So Nick Saban opened up a paper and all of a sudden he ran into an article talking about Miami buying up players. Why can't he read a magazine of mostly these NFL players who retired young, who played in the NFL at least about 5 years, who retired broke? Why can he read about that? Why can he read about that? Why can he read almost some of his Alabama players that came out of him since his tenure had never been like all-time great? Been in trouble, been a bust. Why can't he read about that? It's amazing. It's amazing how y'all bandwagon. I understand y'all real Alabama fans. Y'all like Nick Saban, like I like Kirby Smart from Georgia, but I don't put Kirby Smart on no damn pedestal. Y'all bandwagon Alabama fans, y'all crazy Alabama fans, y'all put him on a damn pedestal like he's a damn god. Like he can't say nothing wrong. And this is wrong what he is saying. And guess what? This incident happened 3 weeks ago. He still think what he's thinking right now as this day. These players cannot make money off their name, image, and likeness. On the King Channel TV, I'm for that work. I'm for people working hard and getting reward of their labor. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do. As long as you work hard, and praise the Most High first, oh, you cool with me. You cool with me. I don't care where you work at. You cool with me. Because these people be working hard for the change that they got. They be working hard every single day, coming home tired, making change to please their families. That's all right with me. No, actually, that's not all right. That's great with me. That's great with me. Nick Saban, you're a great coach, Nick Saban. But to me, my guy, you're a bum of thinking this way. You're a straight up bum thinking this way, Nick Saban.
The guy tells you how he's doing it. So, but the NCAA can't enforce their rules because it's not against the law. And that's an issue. That's a problem. And unless...
Obviously, Obviously the Supreme Court passed the law to make the NIL legal. Of course, the NCAA regret that happening. Because like I said in my last video, they want to keep us on the plantation field, on the plantation grounds. The NCAA is the plantation owner, and these players, these college student athletes, are the damn slaves. People, y'all bigger platforms. We have to show them and tell them that we have to make money off our labor. Off our labor. We got to become our own boss. When these people buying our stuff with our names on it, we own the rights of it. We own the absolute rights of it. Of course, it's 50-50, but yeah, that's cool. That's 50-50. It's 50-50. But at least when I get to the NFL, and if I don't make it, I'll be rich. Because these people going to still buy my name, my merchandise, my name. Y'all have no idea how extremely genius Travis Hunter did. Extremely genius that he went to Jackson State. Jackson State probably ain't going to win nothing. But at least he's happy. And like I said, Deion Sanders has started something very beautiful. He's getting ready to start something very beautiful in the world of college football. That these historically black colleges is about to come up again, just like they was dominant back in the day. Y'all ever heard Jerry Rice? Mississippi Valley State. Y'all ever heard Steve McNair? Alcorn State. All the great players that you know back in the day, you can name them. They went to historically black colleges. And now they know that Deion Sanders started a trend with his NIL. His NIL was just a plan. Y'all don't know this is a plan to change the landscape of college football, period. That these top-notch schools will go down and these historically black colleges will come up. Shout out to Donald Trump for praising these historically black colleges, for giving them their shine, because they need it. It said right in the book, people, everyone has to return to their own race. We got to be one as people. We got to be one as people. We cannot be against each other. We have to come together. And people like Nick Saban is trying to stop that. He's trying to stop that. So let's continue.
We get something that protects them from litigation, I don't know what we're going to do about it.
Okay, I'm about to play the press conference.
We love our house. Been here for years.
I'm sorry, hold on a second.
Animal in the attic.
It's always an ad. I'm sorry.
At least Geico makes bundling our home and car
I didn't really say that anybody did anything wrong.
So they bought their home.
Now he's playing the victim now on this press conference. Now he's playing the victim now. Because he know that he got to keep those fans intact, especially those African American fans. Those African American Alabama fans, I believe that they have a big problem of Nick Saban saying this. I believe that of all my heart. So let's continue.
I didn't say anybody did anything wrong, okay? And I've said everything I'm going to say about this. But, I think that, I guess the point, and I should have never mentioned any individual institutions. I said that before. But,
Now you think, but your spirit came out, man. Your spirit came out. Yep, you saw that Travis Hunter chose to go to an historically black college, and you saw how the potential that Deion Sanders is doing over there. Jackson State went to a bowl game, people. They went to a bowl game. Deion Sanders is doing something special down there in Jackson State. And shout out to Jackson State. Shout out to my home state, Mississippi. A slave state, of course. It's time to take back our riches, people. It's time to take back what they have stolen from us since the very beginning. We have to do that. Like I said on this channel, I praise the work, and I want I want our work to be returned and to be rewarded. That's what I want.
kind of uniform name, image, and likeness, standard that supports some kind of equitable national competition, I think is really, really important in college athletics and college football. And we've always had that, whether it's equal scholarships, equal Alston money, whatever it might be. And so that's kind of point one.
And I bet Nick Saban's either manager or agent told him to apologize. I bet people please believe that he still have the same way of thinking. Please believe that. A strong-minded person like Nick Saban do not change his mind. He doesn't. He does. Either it's his way or the highway. It's either his way or the highway. There's no convincing Nick Saban of nothing, man. It's nothing. So let's continue.
Point two is we need some kind of transparency in name, image, and likeness deals, to verify that, players are doing what they need to do to have the opportunity to, make money in name, image, and likeness. And believe me, I'm all for players making as much as they can make. Okay? But I also think that, we've got to have.
Something tell me that you fibbing a little bit, man. Man, something's really telling me that you fibbing, man. That you really fibbing, Nick Saban. My man, I do not believe you.
Have some uniform, transparent way to do that. Our players did extremely well last year in name, image, and likeness because they got agents, they had representation.
Oh yeah, Will Anderson, I bet he's rich. Will Anderson, those of you don't know, he won the Bednarik Award, the Defensive Player of the Year. Will Anderson probably behind Bryce Young, probably the second best player in college football to my eyes. Will Anderson, behind the Heisman Trophy winner Bryce Young. Trust me, Nick Saban got a wolf stick coming back to Alabama. Trust that. Trust that. So, led by Mr. Will Anderson, who should be probably a top 15 pick in the next NFL draft. So, and I'm glad he's making money off his name, image, and likeness. I'm glad he's doing that. I'm so glad he's doing that.
They had people who wanted them to actually endorse something for them. and they did very, very well. And it's public record, and you can see how well they did. And I think that also student athletes need some protection from, unfair name, image, and likeness representation or deals. You could have a player, and we've had.
That's up to the agent, Nick Saban. That's up to the agent. Let their respective agents and their families worry about that, man. Your job is to coach Alabama football. Your job is to coach Alabama football. You have nothing to do with the NIL and these players and these players do. There's nothing. It's none of your business. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, people. It's none of your business, Nick Saban. It's none of your damn business. Your job is to become. Your job is head coach at Alabama. You're not an agent. You're not a sports agent. And clearly, you're ignorant of talking about this anyway, since you have no idea you were talking about. Accusing Jimbo Fisher and Deion Sanders of buying their players. First of all, if that was true, it's in your damn business. Since the NIL deal was passed, it's none of your damn business. Like I said in the video, people, everything in life evolve. Everything in life evolve. Like this YouTube evolve. It's gonna be an upcoming YouTuber that's gonna come out. It's gonna bring something very new in these YouTube streets. So, what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna get mad? Y'all gonna start tripping because he getting most of the views than y'all? I hope y'all don't be like Nick Saban or saying something very idiotic, like Nick Saban's saying right now.
That this happened to us in the past, that thinks he's signing one thing and he signs something else and gives up his freedom of choice in the future as to who represents him. We have no oversight, right now for players, when it comes to this. And, I also think that, boosters, should continue to be precluded from recruiting, including use of, name, image, and likeness offers, prior to, enrollment.
You know what? That's probably the first sensible thing he said. I agree with Nick Saban said with this what he just said. These boosters should have nothing to do with these players with the NIL deals. That should not have nothing to do. Of course, these boosters probably, I don't know, they probably do make money off of the memorabilia of these college football players. So let me say my final thoughts, and like I said, part 2 is in the works. Probably it will be released tomorrow. Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. So here's my final thoughts. Obviously, Nick Saban still think the way he's thinking right now, obviously. And I heard that Jimbo Fisher is going clearly after Nick Saban. And I heard that Lane Kiffin kind of sided with Nick Saban. So he agreed with some of the things that Nick Saban is saying. This is just the beginning, people. The fruits of our labor is going to return back to us. It's not going to be belong to them no more. If y'all read Deuteronomy 28, and I hope with my last video I published, y'all read that book. Y'all read the curses that the Lord told the children of Israel. I hope y'all read that. And some of y'all think, that there's no God, and some of y'all think that the Bible is a white man's book. You know what? I got nothing to say at that. I really have nothing to say at that because that's probably the most idiotic things I never heard in my life. So what the hell, y'all? So how does Earth was formed then? If there's no God, how does Earth was formed then? If y'all believe in that Big Bang theory, send me the spare me the bullshit, please. Spare me the bullshit. If y'all believe in that crap, and if y'all believe what Kyrie Irving think that the Earth flat, spare me the bullshit, please. Spare me the bullshit. So I believe that they should make their money off their name, images, and likeness. And Nick Saban said this because I believe, allegedly, that his agent told him to say that. But I believe, allegedly, that Nick Saban still believes what he believes now this day. And the NCAA regrets that this NIL was passed. They hate that with a passion. So that's my time, people. I hope y'all like this video and subscribe to my channel. Hope y'all click the notification bell to get this video quickly. This is your boy Will. This is the King Channel TV. Part 2 is coming up probably tomorrow, Monday. Y'all make sure y'all look out for it. The King will be back.